Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So I was sitting here kind of bored and I thought, you know what? I'm going to fix the stand for my Ram-Man. So it's more like he's flying in the air towards Evil Lynn. And I thought, you know what? While I'm doing that, I started thinking more and more about it. I thought, you know, I'm going to have some more fun with some stands. So after I fixed his stand, I went ahead and decided to work on my Flash Gordon stand. And you can see there, I finally have a stand set up for him. So now he can be using the jet ski like in the movie kind of. And so there is my Flash Gordon all set up on his stand. And then I thought, you know, while I'm at it, I might as well do some cool other stuff to make my little diorama more dynamic. So let's go ahead, for those that don't watch my channel normally, and let's talk about the storyline. So Skeletor has breached the entrance of Castle Grayskull. His minions have ran along the sides, and there is Trapjaw right there getting ready to go up. I'm going to pull Hebrew out of there. He's not in part of this scene. There we go. And there's Trapjaw, and Beastman's already made it up to the top. And on this side, we have Evil Lynn over here. She has made it along the corner right by Skeletor. And then going up the elevator, we have Mer-Man. And up at the top, trying to get to the throne, we have Tri-Klops. And I thought, you know, it's so much cooler to do these dynamic poses instead of just them standing. So I have Tri-Klops doing a, you know, karate kick, flying kick towards Teela, and she's got her shield up and she's trying to brace herself for the kick. And then up here I have Mr. Neutral. He's decided to fly away. He does not want to partake in any of this battle at all. He's out of here. He doesn't know what side to fight on. And then I have Malcom over here trying to hop down from the gun in order to help He-Man battle Beastman. Now Beastman just took his battle axe and wailed on He-Man's shield, so he's kind of leaning back a little bit, and He-Man's getting ready to counter-strike with his axe of power. Then down here we got Man-at-Arms trying to thwart that of Trapjaw, and he's in his cool stance there with his shield up, trying to knock into Trapjaw to stop him from firing on the other Masters of the Universe. And then over here we have Teela. She has got in the way of Skeletor to stop him. Now you're probably wondering, wait a minute, didn't we already see Teela fighting Tri-Klops? Yeah, we did. There are two Teelas on my storyline. We have the Warrior Teela, the younger one, and then we have the Sorceress Teela, which is the older one that gave He-Man his powers by giving him the magical armor and weapons. Then we have Ram-Man coming in, trying to stop Evil Lynn. Evil Lynn has him frozen with her magic. And then over here we have Man-E-Faces, and he has Mer-Man at bay. And Mer-Man dropped his sword, and he's heading up the elevator. And that is my whole scenario for my castle. So there you go. There's kind of a quick overlay on my castle. Now, right now at this moment, my castle is a little bit too full. I think that once you start to have too many figures in there, it gets a little ridiculous. Mine is at that point of ridiculousness. Normally I would not have Malcom or a Zodac in this diorama. Just my favorite masters. But I wanted to put Malcom in there because I spent so long making the unfisted version of Fisto. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to have him there. He's trying to get down off that ledge to get down to help He-Man. I thought it was, it's going to be kind of fun to do. What the heck. Being it's way up on the upper parts. And then since I just finished customizing Zodac with the help of some of you guys here on the channel, and I noticed his shoulder pads, when you rotate them, they look like jets, like from Turbo Man. Turbo Man! So I decided to go ahead and put him up there like he's flying away. Let's go ahead and pull Zodac out of there. And you can see how cool that looks with the turbo jets. Like it actually, I was tempted to try to even make something to put inside here to give it more of that look. But from this angle here, you can just see and you can imagine those turbo jets turning on. Now, of course, if he had some feathers like Stratos had, that of course would help him in his flight. Let's go ahead and take a look at him for those that are joining us for the first time. So you're probably wondering, where in the heck did Hebrew get this awesome Zodac Origins figure? And let me tell you, the way I got this cool, awesome Zodac figure was he's actually 2 figures in one. He's actually an actual Masterverse figure. It's Masterverse's head and Masterverse's armor, Masterverse's leg strap and gun, and Masterverse's battle Astrobat. But then I used the Zodac Origins body and just kind of stuck it all on there. And it was actually 2 of the viewers here that came up with it. One guy, Mike, was like, hey, just swap the head. And the other guy's like, hey, swap the armor. So there we go. So thanks to the viewers of this channel, they helped me make the coolest Zodac figure in the universe. So there he is, Zodac, the coolest Zodac in the universe. And then my extra added thing was these things rotate out and become jets. So they can take off, and he doesn't need his chair anymore. He can just fly with the jets and take off. And so I thought it would be kind of funny to have him at the top, like he's just, you know, too chicken to fight, doesn't know whose side to fight on. Because being he's a man of neutrality, that he wouldn't know, you know, who to help fight, because basically his goal is to keep the balance in the universe and fight on the side of evil and good, depending on whoever's losing. So technically, this battle scene would never end until it became to a tie if he was involved. He would jump down and fight He-Man, because, you know, He-Man would be beating Beast-Man. Then he would jump down and fight Tri-Klops, or a Trapjaw, because Man-at-Arms is losing. And it would just be this never-ending battle of him fighting both the good guys and the bad guys. So he figured, you know what? I'm out of here. Yeah, the teams look pretty even. I don't need to get involved. No sense worrying about my hide. I am just flying out of this castle. So there we go. There he is, back on the perch to get out of there. Now, granted, I probably should have stuck Stratos up there. Let me go and find Stratos. Stratos, where are you? There he is. Dun da da. Because you think about it, Stratos would probably be the kind of guy to book it. In fact, we've seen Stratos before be one of Skeletor's minions. So let me go and pull that flight stand back down. You know what? I'm just going to grab another flight stand. And let's just set it to the same angle. Stick him on there. And now I could put him up in that spot like he's hightailing it out of there. I'm out of here. This is getting too intense for me, for my furry hide. We'll point his toes too, that way it looks like he's flying. And so what I wanted to try to do was make some dynamic looking. I'll put his arms out. I mean, it looks more like he's actually trying to fly. There we go. Let's go ahead and swap him out. Come here, Zodac. We will have this guy hightailing it out of there. And you know, he'd be hightailing from somewhere. So I'll rotate him right here so it's like he came from that ledge over there. We'll just give him a little bit more of an angle on there. There we go. Then it's like he jumped off the ledge where the other flag is, and he's getting out of there. So let me know what you think of my crazy, I don't know if I want to call it a diorama or not, because I didn't actually customize. Well, I guess I customized the floor. So I guess in that case, I guess it would kind of be a diorama because the floor is custom. But everything else is just pretty much standard stuff. Just swapping parts with figures and stuff to make it work. I really, really like how that ending up. That's pretty cool. With Teela standing there, blocking the kick, and he's coming in. And look, she has her blade right there. After that block, she could slice the back of his leg right on that backside once that kick is unsuccessful. And if she was to swipe to the side like this when she does it, she could swipe, knock him sideways, and then that leg is open for the slicing. So that's how you can imagine this little thing pairing out there is her, you know, turning this way as his kick just goes right by her shield just slightly, and then she could tag him on the back of the leg with the sword because he kind of left himself open for that with that kind of angle. So it's just fun to try to put him in some kind of cool poses. I really like the Man-at-Arms pose. I think that's pretty cool. He's just sliding right in there to try to beat poor Trapjaw. Yeah, I don't think Trapjaw has much of a chance because he's already so close. Now, granted, when my kids were younger, we'd probably grab some dice and we'd roll them out and see, you know, which guys would win as we would do each battle individually. Now, Mer-Man, he's already unarmed. He's just going up the elevator. I don't know what he's going to try to do once he gets up there. Maybe he figures once the elevator's all the way up, he'll be out of the range of the gun, and then he can try to battle from that point and help Tri-Klops. Anyway, I'm past the 10-minute mark, which is what I was shooting for, so thanks for watching, and good journey.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell.